Brenneman. I'm a senior defensive end from the University of North Dakota. My jersey number is 98. It feels really good. I'm very honored to be on the preseason watch list. I think that's a big deal. Now I just got to go out and earn it. Things like that are always fun. My dad gets pretty excited with stuff like that, and so it's nice to see. Like I said, it's just a huge honor. When I saw it, I was kind of beside myself a little bit, and it was just something that's something that I'll be able to tell my grandchildren that, and when they're growing up and I'm trying to teach them the game of football, I will just say, hey, I know what I'm talking about. I made it on this watch list. I think the biggest thing right now, we've had a pretty windy road here at North Dakota since I've been here, and I feel like we're finally coming into our own a little bit. And we're kind of at the point in Tampa we gotta really come together as an offense and a defense and become a team, and just get that unity going so that when we roll in the games, it all flows together. Defense is getting stops right away, and offense is moving the ball. So right now, my major role is obviously player first. I got to improve myself, but then the young guys that are joined our unit this fall, got to get those guys up and going and get them ready. But then really, it's just keeping the peace and keeping everybody enthused and excited to be here. It's funny that you asked me that, and it's changed every single year. And it's progressed a little bit even. My freshman year and sophomore year, I was really heavy spin. I really liked coming inside. And I tried to get away from that last year a little bit and try to stay high and wide. Usually I like to go for, a hand slap or something like that where I can get the tackle off balance. But when I rush in the B gap against the guard, that's a whole different ball of wax. Usually try to snake my way in and out of there a little bit and use my quickness inside more. That's a tricky one. I think people don't really understand the importance of having a good offensive line and defensive line. Really, it really starts up front with that. If you can have an O-line, for instance, that can move people or set on people where quarterbacks aren't getting hit, where running backs aren't getting touched till 5 yards, that's a big deal. And so my job is to go make that not happen. And, really, I'd say that there's so much technique involved that people don't even understand that. They think that we're just big dummies and we're out there and we kind of just throw our weight around and, run and hit people, this and that. But really, there's a lot of technique that goes into it. Almost all we do as a defensive line anyways is technique and being able to use our attitudes and effort to, just build on that technique and get it better to the point where it becomes second nature. Oh, man, that's a tough one. It's so hard because the games are such a blur. Honestly, when the final buzzer sound is like, wow, it feels like we just started a minute ago, And so I can't say that I've ever completely dominated somebody for a whole game, but there have been times where I've done pass rush move and faked the guy out so bad that I've actually, turned the corner to go hit the back and heard him using profane language, which is always pretty funny to me. I'd say I'm probably a combination of both my parents, and a lot of it I think that shaped me as just my experiences too. But I'm definitely an extroverted person. I'm actually going into human resources as a major, and I'd like to be a recruiter, and that takes a lot of talking to people and so on and so forth. I'd say my leadership style, I'd like to consider myself more of a teacher than a dictator. You know what I mean? There's coaches that come out and say, well, you need to do this, this, and this. When I teach, I try to say, well, if you do this, this is going to happen, and here's why. And so I want to try and give my young guys the opportunity to understand, well, it's an option, it doesn't have to be the option. It's whatever works for them. Well, let's see. I'd like to tell them that this team, since I've been here, is more talented than we've ever been. And we're coming together, we're coming along, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And we want them along for the ride. The more people we can get in the Alaris, the louder it gets, and the more fun it is for everybody. Yeah. We have an epidemic that goes around in our team during fall camp. It's called water bombing, and basically what you do is we have slip lids in the top of our locker. So like it's hinged up, and basically what you do is you fill a water cup and then tape it to the back side of that slip lid, and then once a guy opens it, water dumps out all over him. And that's always good for a laugh. All right. Well, thanks for having me. My name's Brenneman, defensive end at the University of North Dakota. And this has been one of probably the craziest experience in my life so far. Just from the standpoint that I've been a part of a team that's gone through a transition into Division I. That was not easy, but we get the opportunity to be the first ever team to come out and play for a Big Sky Conference championship, and hopefully get into playoffs. And beyond that, who knows? So it's really been an honor. There's such a rich history here at the University of North Dakota. We've been playing football since the beginning, and to be able to be one of the first is a very difficult thing to do here. So I'm really looking forward to that.